Good morning, everyone. You gonna say good morning? Very good. Good job. Today we are tearing apart this room. This is our office. We don't vlog in here that often, but we do live streams in here on Twitch. So if you follow us on Twitch or subscribe to us on Twitch, you're probably pretty familiar with this room. But it's always a mess, and part of the reason is this bookshelf back here. It's very easy to get books out of, but for some reason it's hard to put books back into it. So we're trying to empty it out and only have the books in here that we need in here. With modern technology like Kindles and tablets and also the library, it's not necessary to have this many books, but some of the books we have like emotional attachments to.
Hey, let me do this. Most of this is my problem. I am obsessed with books. I love books. It's completely my own issue. The big issue with it is that it's not really an issue. Like, I think it's wonderful to have a ton of books in your life and in your home and to be accessible. But part of the problem for us is I'm now at a point where I have so many that it's actually less accessible. Like, I feel like it's harder for the kids to get to them. We constantly have books pulled out of shelves, which is normal when you have small children. It makes it harder for them to actually read and access the books that I love. And there's so many high quality books. Like, I have so many great books. So it's very difficult to really pare things down. I feel like in a vlog like 4 years ago, I did the whole like the tidy up Marie Kondo thing where I like laid all my books out, and I basically just laid them all out. You couldn't walk anywhere in the house, and then I put them all back in the shelves because I have a lot of difficulty parting with my fantastic books.
She picked up each one and went, "This one makes me happy," and put it back.
They all made me happy. So anyway, I am trying to go, okay, at least for the books that are like novels for me, I can get from the library. I can write them down as books I want to read and potentially get them on my Kindle later in life. There are a lot of books that I have that are like up in that zone, that are books that are more for adults. Some of them are just like for fun. And honestly, I'm not doing a lot of for fun reading. I'm trying to make more of an effort right now. I'm in my book club and I'm reading books that like Bailey really enjoys, and we're kind of bonding in that way. But I don't know when I'm gonna get to a lot of these. Some of them I've been carting around from house to house as we've moved for like 12 years. And they're just like regular old books. They're not like real classics or things that I feel like speak to the heart of my child. We have those down here. Those are really almost impossible to part with, and I'm not planning on parting with them. I really love to have a ton of high quality books around me at all times. I just have to pare them down a bit. And I can make some choices that are smart and still retain, I think, the functionality and goodness that I have. So we have all this, and I'm trying to get rid of enough that we can get rid of this bookshelf here.
Some of the books, even though we can get them from like the library, they were given to us by someone special. And a few of the books were actually given to us by the authors. Like, for example, the JoJo Siwa book, and this was given to me by John Cleese. This author was a writer on Bones, and she gave us this book when Jessica was pregnant with Bailey. So we've had this since before Bailey was born. So there's a sentimental side to it as well. That's not, it's like the book kind of represents certain memories as well. So it's difficult to get rid of books like that. So this is what the floor looks like right now. And this is what the bookshelves look like right now. And hopefully by the end of the day, there'll be less books up here and definitely less books down here.
And this is my box to give away already. Like, I'm doing a great job.
You are doing a great job.
Doing a fantastic job. This takes a lot out of me, like emotionally sometimes, and I feel like right now, I'm in a good place. I'm in a good place. I'm getting rid of a lot, and I don't feel awful about it. So.
And these are all books that we're gonna donate. We're not like throwing books away. So hopefully somebody else gets the benefit of these books leaving our house.
And a lot of these books were actually purchased at a place like that because I absolutely love used bookstores. They're like my happy place, and I just love them so much. So I try to take part in that system a lot. Too much, really.
Something very exciting happened. Parker
did my first cooking class on Out School.
Yeah, he did a baking class today, and he baked sugar cookies from scratch. I don't think I've ever made sugar cookies from scratch. And here they are. I always like used a package, but you just did it from scratch, from ingredients.
And
are you gonna taste one?
Try one?
Okay, this is his first taste.
It's so good.
Excellent. Do you wanna try one?
Yeah.
Okay, let's give you, it's probably a little hot. You wanna try that one? How's that?
Good.
Parker made that.
Thank you. You're welcome.
All right.
I think I'm gonna put some stuff on there,
Okay. What kind of stuff?
like the icing stuff.
Icing. So it looks like he did circle cookie cutters, star cookie cutters, and this looks like it's an owl to me. Is that an owl?
Yes, that's Harry Potter's owl, Hedwig.
Parker has a really cool plan for what he's gonna do now that he knows how to make these cookies.
I'm going to make, so I've got some dough in the fridge, and in 2 days we're going to Aunt Panty's house to have a party for my grandpa and Uncle Eric.
And you're gonna make cookies?
Yes, I've got some dough in the fridge.
Nice. That's very
All I
sweet.
have to do is roll them out, then I have to put cookie cutters all around them. They're gonna be a little bit like stiff, don't take another. I'm gonna cookie cutter them out, and then I'm gonna bake them for 12 minutes, and then I'm gonna take them out, let them cool, and then they're ready to go. Well, I have to ice them and stuff like that, but that's it. I can't wait to ice them and decorate them.
Have you guys been hanging out?
Yeah, we found an instrumental version of the Hamilton music on the Alexa, so I've been singing along to that. And he likes that.
Jessica is making the kids egg salad sandwiches, and I said, I will also take one of those. I don't think I've had an egg salad sandwich in a really, really long time. Is this a new egg cooker?
This one's new because our other one wasn't as cute. I just wanted a cute one. We had a black one before. I think we have the black one still too.
The whole entire thing again.
Jacob won? Oh my
Jacob won
goodness!
the Lego competition?
Yes.
It's Big Hero 6.
Oh, cool.
Oh, very cool.
So here's this is Baymax. Didn't have a lot of time because when I started, it was like half time because I couldn't think of a movie. So I just decided to go with this one. This is Hero, this is Wasabi, this is Go-Go, and this is Honey Melon. I didn't have time to make Fred, sadly.
You didn't make Fred? Are you gonna? You should still make Fred.
Yeah, still.
Yes, make
Okay.
Fred.
But this is the winning.
And wait. So he controls these black things, and
Oh, that's cool.
at the same time, see, her ball, she's throwing it in midair, so it's like getting thrown, see,
Mm-hmm.
and then exploding, and then he has his like knife thing, and then Go-Go. I just didn't have much time for her, but I added a dot there.
And this won the competition today?
Uh-huh.
What other movies did other kids do?
They mostly did books, but one person did Star Wars.
I want to be in that class. Can I join that class?
You want to join that class? You
Yeah,
gotta talk to
I wanna
mommy
join that
about
There's a
it.
lot of space in there.
Oh boy. The first bite of the egg salad sandwich. Whoa, careful. Let's see how it is. Is it good?
Mm-hmm. Better than expected.
Better than expected.
His home is made from silk. He has 8 long legs for climbing walls and catches his dinner in a silky web. That's fine.
Okay, so here's where we're at so far. Also, this, but let's not talk about this. Let's talk about this. Oops. I made a mess, I think.
We would have saved a lot of time if we just tipped this
Oh,
onto the
yeah,
floor.
we could have just tipped
We could
it.
have just tipped it onto the floor.
I swear it's kind of an organized mess, like kind of, a little bit at least, I guess. But I wanted to take a little pause and show you some of the books that I really value and think are very special, and show you how we're organizing these, at least until Duncan walks in and rips everything off the shelf. I love books that have an educational element to them, but are also fun, interesting, engaging, or that have like an overall character development element. So one book that I really am impressed by is this Jackie Robinson book. It is about sports, so at first I was like, sports, but it's actually an incredible story of Jackie Robinson. I didn't even know what he went through at all as the first Black player on a Major League Baseball team in the United States of America until I read this book. This book, it just doesn't hold back, and I really appreciate that. Like it led to such great discussions with my kids, and I really enjoy this one. We also like eyewitness books. They're a lot of fun, and I have these really beautiful science books here. This book is the book that I bring out every time I'm pregnant, and I share this with the kids. I just love books like that that show a baby's development while you're pregnant, and it's very real. And I wish there were even more pictures, to be honest, but I really like it, and the kids, it's a special book. So we love Dr. Seuss books. This is all of Shakespeare's works. My grandma gave that to me as a gift, I think when I graduated high school, so it's kind of special to me. The kids really enjoyed these books. These ones are fantastic. Rosie Revere Engineer, Iggy Peck Architect. This is actually like a project book, but we also have the real one. And Ada Twist Scientist. I think we have more from this author floating around the house somewhere, but I have to get that all organized. But we really enjoy these. They're super supportive of all children getting involved in like science technology stuff, so they're great. Jacob loves these books. Brick History, Lego Exploration of Historical Events. So that's pretty cool. And I also have this series that I absolutely love. It's definitely like the homeschool nerd mom in me speaking, but we love these. They're called Life of Fred. It's a series that incorporates math, thought, concepts, elements, and just a bunch of other things as well into it. And it's just it's so fun. The kids really, really love these. We've enjoyed reading them to them. We read these books over and over to them. They're really cool. I don't know. They're like, if you look at them, I don't know that they look like that special just looking at them, but they're a lot of fun. They're one of those books where like you don't really get why, but the kids just really love them, and I appreciate them. Like when I read them, they're like not dumbed down for kids. I think that's the best way to describe it. Like they throw in these like big words and names and elements, and we'll just kind of explain them without like shying away from it. But there are also just some like fun and silly bits to it too, so.
We found an album entitled Things I Never Want to Forget.
Yeah.
Donate.
But look at that. Christopher took it down.
Get right out of here.
And the bookshelves are filling up nicely. There's still some space, which is perfect because we have a couple of books left to put away.
A couple.
Just a couple.
Just a few.
And Bailey's got some reading assignments.
Yeah.
She's working right now very hard, making some decisions.
The kids just got this cool poster and they can push different things on it, and it'll say things in English or Spanish, and they're dancing around all the fun music. Yep, this is a fast dance song for sure. Look at this little dinosaur. Look at his little dinosaur hat. Yeah. Are those Spanish numbers?
Yeah. They're Spanish numbers.
How do you count to 10 in Spanish? Do you know?
Uno, tres,
Uno, dos, tres.
cuatro, cinco, seis, siete. Okay,
Ocho.
Ocho, cinco, seis,
Nueve.
nueve.
Diez.
That's how you do that.
It is bedtime for Luke now, and I wanted to show you guys some of the books that we've been reading with Luke lately. The books always change. It's always different books, but these are the ones we've been reading the most recently. The first book that I wanted to talk about is this one, and this one kind of has to do with Luke's therapy. They want him to be searching for slightly hidden objects, and this helps him out with it. It's called Where is Baby's Belly Button? And it's a flap style book where he has to find things. So you go, where's baby's mouth? And then he flaps it and he finds it. Where are baby's hands? Can you find them? Under the bubbles. This is called Baby Faces, and I don't know what this book is made out of. I think it's Tyvek or something. It's some sort of indestructible thing, but you can't tear it. It doesn't get ruined if you get it wet. It is very indestructible. That's a good one for babies because they can hold it and they can mess with it, but they can't ruin it. Most of the books I'm going to show you today are board books, but this book is not a board book, and it's actually less destructible than a board book because if a baby chews on this, they're not going to get chunks of cardboard, whereas if they chewed on a board book, they would. Over time, if you don't stop. This is actually the next book I was going to talk about. It is Smile. We have a bunch of books that have photographs of babies, and babies really like looking at photographs of other babies. This is a good one. It's literally just different babies and a little tiny quick caption. This is a great book for little kids. This is a book we got pretty recently, and it is called Big Bug, and it teaches kids about size and also perspective. So it starts off with a big bug, and then you see that it's a little bug on a big leaf, and then you see that it's a little leaf on a big flower. And it goes like that, and then it kind of does the opposite. Really pretty, like it's a pretty book. Really simple, but I like it. I don't know why. And I'm not showing you our favorite books of all time. These are just the books that we've been reading the most recently. The last book that I wanted to share with you is this one. It's Australian Animals. This was sent to us by somebody from Australia. These are all animals that you would find in Australia, and it looks like the way they made the pictures is they used like a thumbprint and then added stuff to it. Like this one has feathers, this one has like a slinky on it. This one, they used like flower petals. And one of the kind of quirky things I found about this book is that it rhymes, except for one of the passages. And I'm wondering if someone with an Australian accent would actually pronounce these words. This one here. So the guana has super sharp claws. Dingo roams the great outdoors. The way we pronounce claws and doors here don't rhyme. But I wonder if it was read with a true Australian accent, if those words would be considered to rhyme, because they're the only words in the entire thing that don't sound like they rhyme when I read it. Anyway, those are the books that we've been reading lately. Which book do you want to read today? Which one do you want to read? You want to read Smile? Baby Faces Smile? You want to turn the page? Good. Give me a smile, will you please? A laugh, a giggle, a chuckle or two. Oh, last page. Even a little grin will do. The end. That was a good story. Did you like it? Did you like that story? Hi baby. You saying hi to the baby? Hi baby. Hi baby. Give me a kiss. Night night, buddy. I love you.
So I've been at this pretty much all day, but we
didn't finish.
I was gonna say we are getting there. We are so close. You can see this is what the floor looks like now. Floor. We have floor. We have floor. You can see it. This is what the shelves look like. So we still have a little wiggle room here. Nice. And I've got this empty space ready for decoration. We've got a bunch of books ready to donate, and there are other boxes too, but I don't know where they are right now. Here are some like oddly shaped photo albums I have to go through, and these are all notebooks that I'm kind of gonna go through and decide if we need them all still. I'm hoping to get a little bit more work done tonight, but the family wants to play May I, so we're gonna take a little break, have some time together, and oh, there's the cricket. There's a cricket in here.
Wait, where?
Oh, Billy. Billy, come.
There it is. There's the cricket. Cricket catcher Bailey. Oh. Oh. You gonna go release it, Bailey? All right. She got it. Got your cricket? Have a good life, cricket. Have a good life. Well done, Bailey.
Thanks.
So after the game, I may or may not have energy to push through and finish this up. Otherwise, I will have to hopefully do this in the morning. We'll see. I don't know if I'll have time tomorrow morning. Hopefully this week at some point, finish this up.
I always read Duncan a bedtime story, and I wanted to quickly go through what our favorite bedtime stories are lately. It's always changing, but I want to show you the ones that we've been reading the most lately. He's showing me one that is not the one we read the most. I don't think I've read that one in a long time.
But what about?
That's not even a book.
Yeah, but
That's a little zipper pouch.
yeah, but Schmidt, there's.
An Etch-a-Sketch?
Yeah, I needed this,
That's not a book.
but I needed it.
Okay. I like your pajamas tonight, by the way.
Yeah.
Is there something cool that these pajamas do? Oh, wait for it. Whoa.
These aren't glasses.
They look like glasses.
No, they are eyes.
They're eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But also, this is Santa.
It's Santa?
Yeah.
That reminds me of one of the books that we've been reading a lot lately. The book we've been reading the most often is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. This is the original story. It's a little bit longer than I remembered it when my parents read it. It's a long book, but it's really good. And Duncan asks for it all the time, even when it's not Christmas. Huh.
Yeah.
Another one we've been reading a lot lately is Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Adventures, and this is a bunch of little stories. So we won't read this whole book in one night. We'll read one of the stories in the book, and it's kind of fun. It's kind of like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, the show. It's a little bit more interactive. It'll ask questions. So it looks like there's 7 different stories in this book. There's The Mystery of the Missing Muffins, Are We There Yet? Go Goofy Go, Over the River, Mickey's Compound, Donald's Lost Lion, and Pluto's Best.
Yeah, also, this one is after this one.
Oh yeah, these are not in order on the back. They're all mixed up. Another book that is a lot of fun that we used to read a lot more often, we don't read it as often anymore, is Dragons Love Tacos.
Yeah. Also, it's a long story too.
It's a long story too.
Yeah.
This one's entertaining as a parent to read. It has some wit to it, but it's about dragons and their love for tacos. And there's also a sequel to this book. I recommend this one. I like when books are entertaining for the adults as well as the kids, and so this one's really good. And then we have a couple old ones that I think are from Jessica's childhood.
This one is very funny.
This one is very funny. You want to talk about that one first?
Yeah.
Okay. This book is called Pig William. It is very funny and very colorful. You can see the pages are very colorful, and it's kind of like a comic book in certain spots as well. Are you getting tired? You ready for a bedtime story?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, great. This is by Arlene Dubanovich. I think it's how you pronounce her name. It's kind of a silly story, but I think it's also like a good look at how a personality that gets easily distracted.
Yeah, also,
And-
I like funny.
And you like funny. And I don't know if that's the intention on this book, if it's about that, but I've definitely met kids that are like this main character, Pig William, and it seems like it just seems very accurate. So I don't know. I really like this book. It's good. I don't even know if you can get it anymore. So she had a bunch of books that had this kind of colorful backed spine, and Pig William's also one of them. Has the same sort of back spine thing to it. See, they look like they're part of a set. And this one is called My Very Own Octopus, and it's about a little kid that's imagining their best pet, and Duncan has been asking for this one a lot lately. So these are the books we've been reading the most frequently. There's also a Where's Waldo book that I couldn't find tonight that we read all the time.
The Where's Waldo is downstairs in the library.
Oh, okay. So it's downstairs in the library. These are the books that are up in Duncan's room right now.
Yeah.
So which book are we going to read tonight? Which book are you thinking? We've got a lot of books here. Which one?
This one.
Pig William? All right, we'll put the other ones back. I also like Pig William because I do a funny voice when I do Pig William. Do you like it when Daddy does silly voices when he's reading the stories, or you like just regular Daddy voice?
I like funny.
You like the funny voices?
Yeah.
So you'd rather me do funny voices. So I do funny voices in most of these books. Sometimes I try and do the characters' voices in this one, but Donald is pretty tough. It's hard to do Donald's voice. Ooh. Oh, maybe we'll...
I said, yes, I am your friend.
Obviously. Does that sound like Donald Duck to you? No? Oh, I thought it sounded pretty close. So right now we are going to read Pig William, and Duncan's going to go to sleep. You can tell he's a little tired. He's yawning quite a bit. But thank you so much for joining us today. If you liked today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Are you giving it a thumbs up?
Yeah.
And what is that? Are you pushing the subscribe button?
No.
No?
No, I'm actually, yeah, I'm doing.
Yeah, you're pressing the subscribe button?
Yeah.
And turn on notifications? What hand motion do you have for turn on notifications?
I don't know.
Okay. No hand motion for that one. Just, it's smart to do. Smart to do so you don't miss a video. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Good night.
Good night. Sweet dreams. Sleep tight. Are you hitting the subscribe button again?
Yeah.
That unsubscribes you. Quick, hit it again so you're subscribed. Okay. Whew, that was close. Oh no! Are you hitting more times? Are we doing? What are you doing? You keep on unsubscribing us. The subscriber count's gonna be all out of whack. Are we subscribed right now or unsubscribed? Okay.